Hey there, precious metalers. Welcome to Stage Dive Sunday. Heck yeah. The show where the audience participation is the show. So I invite you all to hop up on stage. There's a link there I put in the, we're not going to even call it the chat feed. We're calling it the mosh pit. Down there in the mosh pit, you got a link. You got the balls. Jump on up. Let's do this. I've got a very special guest this morning, the forever humble Stacker. How you doing this morning, humble?
I'm doing great, LBS. How are you?
Doing all right, man. Thought I'd try something new here, and I'm glad you're here with me to kick it off, bro.
Right on the mosh pit. That's awesome.
All right.
That's
Yeah,
great, bro.
it just hit me like 2 days ago. I was like, it would be cool to have just people hop up on stage and, entertain us. And then, as we don't like their antics, we just kind of kick them off, push them
Yeah.
back down into the mosh pit and see if they could jump up again. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's such awesome. I've been in quite a few mosh pits, so if it's
Hell yeah, bro.
that is very much like a mosh pit. So no, that's great, man.
Just don't be punching each other down in there. That ain't cool, man. That happened to my cousin at Fender's Ballroom in Long Beach, California. We were there. Who was it? It was King Diamond and Cro-Mags were there that night. And this is back in the like mid '80s. And anyways, I noticed my cousin was a serious mosher. All 140 pounds of him and 6'3", man. He was a freaking string bean bouncing around in there. And but he would get crazy. His name was Donald or James Donald. He passed away many years ago. Rest his soul. Love you, Donald. But yeah, in the mosh pit, he would take me down there. He was all into the thrash, speed metal, death metal, dark metal, and all that shit, man. And yeah, I noticed every time you go around the pit, some big ass fucking like buffalo looking dude is just punching him right in the fucking kidney every time he goes around. And I was like, no, I run over, I grabbed my cousin, like, dude, stop, man. This dude has got a target on your back, and you're not, this is not coincidence, man. You're getting hit by this guy. I'm watching it, and holy crap, man, crazy times. But we had fun. And most of the time, people were really cool in mosh pits. And yeah, you get banged up, but when people are there, like bullying, hurting, that ain't cool, man.
Yeah, no, I mean when you hop in a mosh pit, you're willing to give some abuse and take some abuse. That's the whole purpose of the mosh pit is to get all that stuff out without having without it being a brutal fight or whatever the case might be. You can just get all that aggression out. But man, I've caught an elbow or two in a mosh pit before.
Mhm.
I was put down once or twice for
Oof.
hitting a guy too hard or something, going around in a circle, and it's all part of the game when you hop in a mosh pit. You know what I mean? It's pretty
Yeah.
crazy. So
Enter
if
at
you're
your own freaking risk, man.
yeah, yes, enter at your own risk, just like we're doing tonight. Enter at your
Ex-
own risk.
exactly, my man. And let's see who's in the mosh pit, man. Well, first I want to check it, see if anyone else has jumped in already. I'm looking backstage. I see myself and you. So no one. So it'll say 3 on my little ticker there, as far as guests. And we're gonna go to show on stream. Here we go. Oh, I can show. Oh, I can show the comments on the stream. Oh, that's pretty
I,
cool.
I can see some people that are here. West Texas, what's going on? Scrap metal's here as well. How we doing, guys?
And it looks like Zoltan. Heck yeah. Good morning.
Okay.
Morning.
Morning.
Good to see you, Zoltan Scrap Metal and Mr. and Mrs. West Texas. I'm usually thinking it's Mr. West Texas that's hanging out on my live streams. I don't think Mrs. West Texas is or maybe she's cooking breakfast with him right now. I don't know. I don't and watching Liberty Bleed Silver. That'd be cool, Mrs. West Texas, if you are. And Tim Ibbins just rolling on in. He's saying hello to all of us. Good morning, Tim. Good to see you, buddy. Heck yeah.
Morning, Tim.
So let's see if anybody jumps up out of that mosh pit that we just read all the comments in there or chat, whatever you want to call it. Cool. So I'm going to leave that up. That's kind of fun. So there's a couple things that I've been wanting to ask you about.
Okay.
Um, well, I guess first would be what? Okay, so humble stacker, you're a stacker, so you're stacking silver, gold. I'm presuming,
Yes.
and then you also, you dude, you freaking pan like a madman. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and okay, so I wanted to talk to you about maybe where, because I'm feeling like, oh shit, man, I need to pan some more. All I got is this, and I want another bag of Paydirt. Actually, I have been out in my neck of the woods, and I did find a dirt road that actually had gold on it. I want to go back there and get a bunch more scoops. It's in a gold bearing district. And other places as well, besides the dirt road. But I thought that was really interesting that I found gold right on the freaking dirt road that goes through the middle of it. That was kind of cool. It's tiny little micro dust, but it was gold.
It's
Anyways,
gold.
yeah, right. It's gold. It's the last thing left in the pan. So, yeah, for sure. So I wanted to find out, like, maybe you could steer me and all these moshers down there in the right direction if they're interested in panning gold. Of like, where would be a good bag to start? And I'll tell you, a couple things, and then I do want to ask you about a little video you made. So don't let me forget about the video, because when I start talking, and I just forget about everything.
You're good.
Anywho, so that'd be cool if you could like steer us in the right direction of a good bag that you think it would spark us, want us to keep going. And then that video I would like to talk about is the black sand, where you and 3D Woodworks, you went up there and you picked up buckets full of black sand, man.
Yes.
So yeah, maybe start off with like, who was your favorite, like, to pan dirt, pay dirt? Where should we go?
Okay, well,
Suggest.
for starts, don't buy a Paydirt unless it has a guaranteed minimum. So
Okay,
unless it has a guaranteed amount of gold in it, do not buy it.
gotcha.
It's too much of a gamble.
I
And I
guess
can
like,
tell you that. Go ahead.
oh, I guess I'm lucky because all the channels I watch always have guaranteed amounts of pay dirt.
Yes. I'm talking like going on Amazon and buying
Uh,
a bag that says there's gold here. Um, no guarantee on the amount, but look at all these pictures of all the gold that everybody else has gotten out of it. Do not fall into that drop. In our community on YouTube, there's quite a few YouTubers that do pay dirt that are excellent pay dirt people, and the guarantees are there. You actually get more most of the time, and you're supporting somebody in the community. You're not supporting some guy who sells 5 million bags a year that doesn't guarantee anything, and he's just scamming people. You're supporting somebody who takes pride in what they do, put together a bag that is either easy, medium, hard, or extremely hard. There's a mix for everything. And back extremely hard brings you back to that black sands the video that we were just talking about. Those are extremely hard situations. Lots of black sand because they're all heavy, and fine gold inside the black sand makes it 100 times harder to get than just a standard bag that you can get that's a medium level where you have some black sands and it's easy to wash the gold or wash the dirt off the gold. So there's a few things that you can do or a few places you can go that I can think of right off the top of my head. B&B Prospecting, he does pay dirts.
cool.
The Troubled One, he
Yes,
does pay
yes.
dirt. Culver, he's in the community. He's in a lot of the chats. He does pay dirts, and even Baron Prospecting, who's here in Washington, he's just a hop, skip, and a jump away from me. He does pay dirts as well, and that's just four off the top of my head of places that you can get a decent pay dirt. Also, like there's another guy named Chasing Cheddar with Curtis. He does
Yep,
pay dirts as well. So, and
yep.
my daughter, actually, I've panned dirt from all of these people, and my daughter has panned dirt from all of these people as well. So I can tell you that the level of what you're getting on all of these aspects, you can get for a beginner like my daughter, a novice panner like me, a pro like B&B Paydirt or Troubled One, all of those guys, that's the levels that you're going at. So I pan, yes. Am I the greatest panner? No. But that's the reason why you hold on to your tailings so you can go through them a second time or a third time if you need to, just in case you don't capture everything you should on the first run.
Excellent advice. I always pan over another bowl, and then I pan that again. I pan because I'm a very beginner, and yeah, I have actually gotten a tiny bit more gold, because I lost some. But excellent tips here, man. So, okay, you said Chasing Cheddar. Another, was it a Jason? Uh, what, what
Chasing
was
Cheddar with
J-
Chris.
Jason Cheddar? Okay, and then we said James Culver. You also said Trebled One, B&B Paydirt, and I have purchased a bag and panted it out, and it's right in here, man. Some of it, and then some from A3 Sky Warrior as well. The Honey
Oh
Bear.
yeah,
Yep,
A3 as well. He's excellent.
yep, and
So yeah, I mean, there's so many people in the community that do Paydirts.
yeah, James Culver. I got the Calico Ghost. Was it or Ghost Town Paydirt? I think yeah, Ghost Town. It was a pink bag. That was a great one. That's some of this in here. I thought I'd weigh it and see what we got here. But this is a combination of two here. Hopefully, I won't lose it in
There
this
you go.
flip. There's a little piece bounced over. Let's see what we got. And I think,
You should really get yourself, man, LBS. You can get yourself a set of boats for about $5.99 on Amazon.
yeah, those triangle things, right? The little pans.
Yeah,
Is that what you're talking about?
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, here I could probably just take a paper towel. This is plexiglass, and I could moist paper towel and just kind of magnet it right up. But
yeah.
yeah. So we got a 1.5. Yeah. So I think that was I can't remember. It was a culmination of a couple of bags, one from A3 Skyward and one from James Culver. Yeah. Excellent. And I like what you said about, make sure it's guaranteed. I'm going to leave that in there right now. Set it aside. I don't want to deal with that. I got my readers on and I'm trying to focus, but I'll definitely get that picked up. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, man, I love Pen for Gold. It is a blast. And I'm glad you told us directions to go because that's where I'll be picking up my next
Well,
bags from was your list. Absolutely.
yeah. Well, I'm looking
Yeah.
at chat right now. Zoltan's even saying that Swamp Dog does pay dirt, and he's looking to do some pay dirt soon as well.
Right on. Well, Swamp Dog. Yeah. Okay. I've heard of Swamp Dog. I've watched a few videos. I tell you, it's tough because I'm not just into this precious metals YouTube community. I'm into the TreasureFam community, as you are yourself. It includes so many, and wow, and there when you just getting into gold panning and pay dirts, it's like holy crap. There's a lot to remember. There's a lot to watch. People are so active in that community that it's hard to keep up with these guys. But I've learned so much and enjoyed their channels, and yeah, I'm glad that like there's not just gold panners and coin collectors and stackers, and we've got like magnet fishers. We've got metal detecting people, which oh my god, I love watching that kind of stuff. And it kind of just branches out: gemstones, jewelry making, like silversmithing, silver pouring. Oh my god, it I call it treasure fam, and I'm so glad to be part of it, and glad you are too, man. And wondering if there's anybody out there with some balls to jump up on this stage with us, and I'll get rid of those comments.
Yeah, who's gonna hop on with us?
Yeah, man. Hey, artist resin, how you doing? Good to see you. You want to come up here and show the boys how it's done? Come on, girl. That would be cool. Oh
Yeah,
shit.
so Tim, you're right on spot. Make sure that it's somebody that you trust, somebody in the community that you would like to support. You're right on spot there, man. I would do the same thing. It'd be somebody that I'm familiar with, somebody that I trust, and somebody that I wouldn't have a problem supporting. So I would do exactly what you're doing. You're hitting it right on the nail, or hitting the nail right on the head, bro.
Absolutely. We got Bazzy. He says slingshots, man. Chow, chow, right? Yeah, I'm into the slingshots as well, and those guys are great, awesome community. And again, that's like okay, so you got stacking, you've also got prepping, you've got shooting, you've got like knife channels, you got gun channels, slingshot channels. I mean, to me, it's like outdoors, protecting, prepping, all that kind of stuff. Go along with my lifestyle, precious metals, and all the treasure fam. So, yeah, yeah. And even in the fishing, man, I'm all into the fishing as well. How about you? What are your other interests on YouTube besides just like what you mainly do on your channel?
Oh, I watch fishing. I mean, I'm all over the place, right? So I do a lot of stuff. Anywhere I can collect metals or find treasures, like you're saying, I'm in.
Mhm.
So I metal detect as well. So I'm into watching people doing metal detecting, um, uh, and combination with prospecting even. So like Two Toes, for instance, he does metal detecting and he's a prospector, but he's using his metal detector to find the gold in crevices on the side of a riverbank. I mean, you go and you watch a guy like that do what he does for a little bit, and it gets you it's more knowledge. You see what he does, and you add that to the memory banks. And so when you're out in the wild and you're trying to find gold in the wild, like you have, which is hard to do, when you find gold in the wild, it's definitely something to be super excited about. So the fact that you said you found gold just on the road, you found some flower gold, and that's spot on. 'Cause they say that most mines, the road in and the road out is covered in gold because those guys did not care about the small pieces; they cared about the big pieces.
Right. And okay, so and here's another thing. I was on that road that I stopped at. I just kind of, I went out to Nelson, Nevada. I'm giving away my spot now. It's been given, man. This spot has been gold, silver bearing for oh god, for the conquistadors found it. Yeah, probably the Native Americans here, probably the ancient ones found it before that. It's down here, Nelson, Nevada, right off the Colorado River. It's like a big wash that goes down in there, El Dorado Canyon. And yeah, actually, the town of Nelson got wiped out like in, I think it was 1947. A wash came down, just rain in the mountains and it literally washed the entire town out into the Colorado River, and like 70 people passed away, perished. Anyways, but there's all kind. You can still go down there and get married. It's like a really popular spot. They have like this kind of old school junkyard with broken down old airplanes and old Ford trucks and like Texaco gas pump kind of thing. And at that place, you can actually go to a mine that they have guided tours. They'll take you like 400 feet down to one of these really famous mines. They've been around for a couple hundred years already. And yeah, so I was there. I just like went, turned it right in Nelson. They actually moved it up further up the hill on dry ground, the town, which is a very small town there now. I don't know, maybe like 80 people live there. But and then I just turned on the dirt road, went straight up about a mile, and I took out my metal detector, and I saw this ravine that was below red rocks, like reddish, they say gold bearing rocks. And I know there's mines up there because I've looked at all these minedat.com things. And, you can actually look on just regular maps and find mines, and it shows you right where they are. And anyway, so I just went up and down that ravine a couple times, and I got nothing, man. I got nothing. But then again, that the placer gold, or is that it, or placer? I'm not sure how to say it. Is so fine that metal detectors will not pick that up. They're only going to pick up a nugget of a certain size, depending on the quality of your detector, right?
Yes, your detector is going to be a huge factor as to how much gold you're actually going to find if you're using your detector to find it. Most people, I mean, ultimately, you take sample pans in different areas and you look for the pay streak. That's essentially what you do. It's, I mean, if you're a geologist, it's easy to find where gold would be, even though not every geologist knows exactly where it is. They just know an area of where it is. And you see people like Jason um, from I think it's Northwest Prospectors. He's a geologist, and he actually tells you when he's going through it and he's looking at stuff. He tells you what the mountains are made of, whether there's gold bearing in it, how the gold is developed through that mountain. Where the pay streak would be. I mean, there's a lot of things that will help you find that streak of gold when you're looking for it. A lot of people out there with knowledge to share.
Right on. Yeah, man, I tell you, you're right. I soak up tips nonstop. Whatever I'm watching, I don't really watch. It's edutainment is what I'm looking for when I watch YouTube. I want to be entertained and I want to learn something, and that's why I watch this community, because that's all that happens here. Really, is you know what I mean? It's awesome,
Oh,
and yeah, like you said, collect those little tips along the way of people you watch, and they're teaching you. Jeff Williams, he's a guy I know. He's crazy and loudmouth, but I like him. And he's a geologist as well, and I love it. There's also Solomon Las Vegas Adventures. He actually moved up northwest, and then I don't know. He still makes videos one time, but just this young Jewish boy that I call him a boy. He was like 20 when I first started watching him, and I'm 60. But anyways, yeah, he's been around for a couple of years, and man, such great information. He went to college, and he's like taking us through all the areas around Vegas, and yeah, like a real small channel, but so much information. And yeah, I find people that I like, and then I listen to their tips, and then like you said, you just keep that all upstairs, and then when you're out there, just let it flow, and yeah, it's working so far. Like I said, the first place I went, I actually found right in the dirt road. So I know there's gold in that area, and yeah, I'll be
that's
back for
a,
sure.
that's a score, bro. So like a lot of people don't know that you can look up where a gold bearing district is and drive to it. and panning is free. It's not illegal to do anything. It's illegal to pan on somebody else's property,
Yeah.
but make sure that you're in the right spot. And finding gold is finding gold, man. That's the reason why it's called prospecting.
Yeah, and how long does it take to jump out of the car, grab the bucket and a shovel, and just throw a few things and then take off, man? Actually, I
Yeah,
want to go. I want to go out with a vacuum, battery operated vacuum, and I want to go into that wash below where all the mines are. Get down to that. It's not bedrock. It's caliche. Caliche is like a layer of what do you call it? A petrified clay, basically, all across Vegas Valley area, everywhere out around. But it acts as a natural bedrock. And I want to just like start cleaning those cracks out and sucking it up with the vacuum, right on that caliche with false bedrock. And I think I'm going to have even better luck that way. Probably get bigger nuggets, and I will go around with a metal detector, kind of feel, and then clean away some dirt and suck it up with the vac and little brushes and shit like that. And I want to suck some crack, bro.
I, that's that's funny. Clay is great to find gold in because it acts. It's like in certain areas it will act like a bedrock or even like a miner's moss because it'll capture it because it's so heavy and so thick. Thing with clay is making sure you're breaking it up good so you don't have gold in a piece of clay that you're panning out of your pan, right? Be careful with the powered machines because that's where they get you. They call it dredging, whether it's
Oh,
battery powered or not. And those
oh,
are there's very specific rules that you have to abide by when you're actually prospecting and panning for gold and looking for gold.
yeah. And
So
that
just make
vacuum would
sure
be
that
hard to hide in my pants if a BLM dude rolled up.
yes, yes. So just make sure that what you're doing is okay before you're out there doing it, because getting a fine for collecting shiny would suck.
Yeah, you're right. No, yeah, that's a great tip right there. Check all your rules and regulations of where you're going and what you're doing, and make sure that you're legit and you're not in gray areas aren't good either. So I'm so glad you pointed that out. Yeah, yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, West Texas, you're not in a gold bearing district, bro. That sucks for you, and I feel you on that. But that's where, if you have like a metal detector, you can still go out and find shiny with people who have lost things. Unfortunately, you're taking advantage of somebody else's misfortune, but who knows how long that's been gone. So unfortunately, you're taking advantage of that, but you are fine and shiny, whether it be coins, whether it be rings or broken jewelry. Precious metals are precious metals. It doesn't matter where I get them from as long as I'm stacking them. That's how I look at it.
Absolutely, man. Oh, I see Bazzy in there talking about slingshots, which is totally off topic, but I just wanted to let you know, Bazzy, that that package that you sent, Scale and Bones, oh my God, dude, dude, that Bazzy sends a package, man. I just, you're awesome. And I want to just say thanks for sending such a cool guys, such a cool box full of amazing slingshot related treasures, dude. That was freaking sick as dude. Nice. If you guys haven't seen Scale and Bones, he's another slingshot fisherman dude I watch. Also Butler Outdoors, Squat Shot. There's a few of them. I can't think of them off of the head right now, but yeah, these slingshot guys are really cool. So if you guys are into that, I do the wrist rocket, and I want to pick up one of these flat band slingshots. But thanks for being here, Bazzy. You're awesome. You ever shot a slingshot, Humble?
I have not like a forked one, but one of the ones that you've got the yeah. I've got the yeah. It was more of a rocket type, but yes, I've shot many a slingshots. Um, they're fun. They really are. I would like to actually get into a traditional slingshot where it's like you know rope and rock. Learn how to do it that way because those guys are brutal.
Yeah, it's
That is a
actually
skill that is definitely lost.
it's a flat band. I've never shot a flat band slingshot, and it's the wrist rockets. They've got like that extra little thing that goes around. It's part of the frame through your hand. It gives you like a little more
Yeah.
stability when you're firing, which I like. It's got like a foam pad. It kind of still hurts if you, but you're not supposed to rely on that too much. So and that's if it's digging into you, then you need to put more pressure out. But it kind of helps me. I did remember when I was a kid, I tried regular slingshot. I wasn't that good at it. I picked up a wrist rocket, and I was like freaking on target, man, every time. So I was like, hell yeah, I want to do this. But yeah, that's what they shoot is these flat band ones. They're just a fork, hold it in your hand. There's nothing that comes around, just a fork in your hand. And these flat bands they have, I guess you can get different power band or whatever, strengths, I guess, of pressure and all that kind of stuff. And they say it's a lot easier to pull those back so you can hold it steady and be on target a lot easier. It's less strain on you. So yeah, I definitely I want to try one of these. I want to hook up one of these guys and have them tell me the best one to get to start off with. Yeah, man. That's again being on YouTube and knowing all these communities. You can get such gold information, man. Like, so you're not wasting your time and your money with things like you said, like going on Amazon and buying Paydirt. That would be a bad move if it's not guaranteed, and probably not. So yeah.
Well,
Yep. Yep.
I've
Yep.
bought Amazon Paydirts before. You know, for instance, Baron Prospecting sells on Amazon. He has a minimum,
Oh,
but
okay.
then you go to like another place that like Gold Nugget or what Gold Mammoth. Those guys don't have a minimum. They say there's gold in their bags, but what you'll get is a small peppering of some gold, but it won't be worth. I mean, buying a pay dirt. Let's be honest. Buying a pay dirt, you're going to spend more on the pay dirt gold value. Okay, so if you're looking for an ROI out of 100 out of a pay dirt, you're gambling. Okay, because you're not going to get that in most cases. You're going to get 100% of what they tell you is in there, but you're going to spend 150 on a 1 gram bag when a 1 gram of gold sells for 125. They have to make some money in the
Right.
process, so you're never going to get $150 back in gold if you spend $150 on a pay dirt.
And
That's
you're
the
paying
that's
for
the kicker.
entertainment. You're paying the juice for the entertainment, and it's fun. And not all of us can like run out and go dig up some sand. But I don't know how. We'll see how this dirt road pays out. But and of course, I'm sure there's more around and places I can do. But it costs a lot of money to go get that dirt. You know what I mean? It's okay. It's 45 minutes from my house down to El Dorado Canyon, and 45 minutes back. Well, there's gas. And then I need the time to do it. Got to slip away from all my responsibilities to go do my fun thing, which is a blast, and I love it. And, so I'm paying for entertainment right there. So it is nice to be able to have this stuff like actually delivered to your door, and then you just whip out the pan. I mean, what
Yes,
that
yes,
how cool is that? And for $25, they're taking the time to go do all that. They have to package it up in these cool little bags with
yep.
windows on them and stickers, and they're it's all about passion, man. And that
Yes.
brings me to this question. I don't understand about how do they make a bag of pay dirt? Do they take dirt, and this is what I think they might do, my theory, take dirt from a gold bearing area without checking it, and then they add in the amount they're guaranteeing, or do they check all the dirt like it's tailings and then they just add it back in? How does that work?
It depends on the person you're talking to or who's making the bags for you. But I can tell you, like B&B Prospecting, for instance, that gentleman has a mine in his backyard or roughly around the area that he's at. He's in a gold bearing district, so the dirt that you get from him, most of the time he will shovel out of the area that he would be looking for gold and then add gold to it. I can tell you
Okay.
that Baron Prospecting, he uses dirt from his whether it be his placer claim or whether it be his payload claim. He uses dirt from those as well. That most 90% of the time, 99% of the time, it's unsearched. So you will find more gold than what is stated. If there's gold in that dirt, they don't weigh for it. They don't look for it. They just put dirt in a bag, add some additional things, whether it be some black sands, some gems, and then the dirt, so they can make sure that there's a guaranteed.
I'll tell you what, to me, that sounds like would be not only more exciting for the person that finds something extra, but also for the person that made that bag up. And they're like, it's like, you're like, oh shit, I should have banned that because look at that chunk that's in there. But then again, it's exciting for them too, because now they're wondering what's in the bags, and they might want to like to watch on. A lot of us show what we pan. I showed both things I've panned so far. There was on my previous channel. I actually got some of the footage when I lost that channel, and I put. I think, or I don't even know if I released the video again, but I want to get more Peter, and I want to show it on video. But so that, yeah, that's exciting because then you don't know, there could be like a nice little nugget in there, yeah, extra, right?
Yes, there can always be extra gold. And in the dirt, like my scale's calibrated, but I have found extra gold in a guarantee that like Troubled One put together a pay dirt for me. I found extra gold in his. I found extra gold in chasing Curtis or chasing Cheddar with Curtis's. Um, more than what the minimum was and more than they thought they were going to get. And of course, checking your scale and making sure your scale is accurate helps out a lot with them because then they know that their scales are accurate as well. So it not only guarantees what you're going to get with them and the dirts as well, but it also helps them know that their scales are right and they're not giving away more than they should. I mean, it's a business, right? That's why they do it. They're in it to make money. It's a passion as well, but ultimately they make a little bit of money here and there, and that's the reason why they do it.
Yeah,
I do want to
absolutely.
say I saw, I think it was Zoltan said Miller Prospecting. Actually, he has a top 110 pay dirt prospect or pay dirt companies, but he also has a top 100. And when I first started doing pay dirts, I unfortunately started with Klesh Gold. Okay, and I can tell you that a lot of prospectors did start with Klesh Gold because he's very popular. He pans on camera as well, and it's very easy to get how can I say it? It's very easy to get caught in drinking Klesh's Kool-Aid, if that makes sense.
Who's Kool-Aid?
Klesh Gold,
Oh, okay.
Kleash. He has a minimum on his bag. That's the reason why I started buying his stuff, but his prices are just out the roof.
Oh,
So what little bit of ROI you would get on it, say I pay $150 for a 1 gram bag and I get a gram out of it. Then I do the math. I get a little over. So then I find out what my return on investment is. Well, with Klesh, to get that guaranteed, like a 1/4 gram bag is $60. The ROI at that point puts you into the 30s and 40s. So that puts them at the very bottom of the list. So looking at Miller's top 10 is also a great place to go when you're looking for pay dirts also. Just to touch
Miller
on that.
too. Okay. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna go to the mosh pit here real quick, and
Let's
wondering why
go.
nobody wants to stage dive. What's up with you guys? Come on, man, get the heck up here, somebody. This show's about
Well,
not just my guest, but and I may or may not have guests on here. So I need people that like want to jump up and maybe get their ass pushed right off. Depends on how much we like you. Yeah, we got B Taylor in the house. Come on, jump up here, B Taylor. I know you mosh. I know you mosh. Good to
B.
see you, man.
Taylor, what's up, brother?
He says, "Look at this, man. We've got, maybe these aren't fighters; they're lovers." We got Tim Ivans. He says, "I've known Humble for almost a year, and if I need help or if I have a question about coins or gold, he tries to answer the best he can." Hell yeah, dude.
Well, yeah, it's the best I can because I don't have all the answers, but I'll tell you, if I don't, I'll do my best to find it because it's something that I want to know too at that point. Because, like we mentioned already multiple times, um, making that knowledge base and building that foundation just makes it that much easier and helps you out that much more. I love
Absolutely.
I love Tim. He's totally interactive in a lot of things. Any live I'm on, he's there. He's talking to me. He's a great supporter, and so is B Taylor. I
Yeah,
mean,
man.
everybody that's in your live right now that I can see, they are all huge and great parts of this community.
So much, dude. Yeah, thank you all for being here, man. I don't care if you want to get up here and dive
I'm
off or not.
honored.
I love you guys all, man, and especially Silver Sleuth. He just rolled in.
I'm
He says
honored,
mosh pit
JPP.
for the elderly. Yeah, so we're all in wheelchair, or you are all in wheelchairs down there. We're up here in our wheelchairs, but guess what? We can roll them around and rock them as well. So yeah, come on up, y'all. I don't care how old, how young. I don't even care what. If you don't have a channel, it doesn't matter, man. This is not just for creators. This is for everybody's watching and enjoying and participating in our awesome community. So, come on, somebody, come on. Can we taunt you anymore? What do we need to do? Like give away a sticker or something? Come on, man.
On your way to a game, B? That's cool. What are you going to watch? Baseball?
Oh yeah, you've been checking out the baseball lately.
Oh yeah, I brought my daughter to her first Mariner game the other day.
Oh, and then didn't you? You were talking last night, right before I fell asleep, about the war, the Civil War. and
Oh
right, the
yeah,
duck.
that's football between the Ducks and the Beavers.
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah,
remember. I lived up there for about 7 years. I remember it well. Yeah, yeah, man. The Ducks and the Beavers, baby. Yeah, that's
oh yeah,
every year, right?
yeah. The Ducks crushed them yesterday.
Yeah,
It
that's what
was
you
a
said.
41-7. It was a wash. I mean, they just walked away from it, but they always do. It's like watching the Husky Cougar game. Every once in a while the Cougars will win, but for the most part, the Huskies normally do. It's kind of the same with Oregon and Oregon Beavers. Same
Right.
situation.
Yeah,
Rivals.
my dad bought a bunch of Husky
Basketball.
shirts. I was wearing them up when I was up in Washington up there. Uh, yeah, the Huskies. I guess you got them at like a garage sale, all about like a five of the same patch, but all different color shirts. Like somebody was selling them at a souvenir shop
Yeah.
or something. Anyways, you got them for like $1.50 a piece or something like that. I'm like, hell yeah, man! I'll wear these. A nice long sleeve. It was pretty good quality too, man. Heck yeah, yeah. Oh, so I wonder about that video with the black sand. I remember 3D made 3D Woodworks. If you guys aren't familiar, check him out. I'm surprised he's not here. He's usually always around. Great guy. You got to hang out with him. You guys collabed. You even like had a black bear like approach the or come across the highway or something. And
Uh,
whatever happened to your black sand? Because 3D made a sluice. He printed it out of 3D printing, right, and put it together and sluiced some. I remember that.
yes. Yeah. So he actually gave me some sluice plates that he made as well, so I
Oh,
can put together and make
oh, heck
a,
yeah.
a sluice with it. I have four of these plates. The problem is the black sands that I got. I live in an apartment, so I had three 5-gallon buckets of black sand, and filled to the top, a bucket of black sand weighs about 150 pounds.
Right, you were saying the handles to break. He and his son went the day before you guys were out there, and he was picked one up and it broke the handle right off.
Yeah, loading it in the truck, I broke a handle.
Oh, you too?
You know,
Okay.
so loading it. I mean, they're super heavy, right? So, but the amount of gold you find is you find gold in those buckets, but it's so fine that you have to super process it, right? You got to sluice it on the spot, and I've seen videos of people going out to Cape Disappointment and sluicing right on the beach, and
Oh,
then taking those tailings home with them, and then finding an extreme amount of gold. The thing with me in 3D when we went out there is we weren't processing on the sand or on the beach. We were just panning, finding the best pay streak, and gathering buckets of sand. Instead of processing right on the beach like most other people did, because you can actually do that out there, process right on the beach as long as you're not using foreign water. You have to use the water coming off the beach. You have
huh.
to use that water for the sluice, and you have to be a certain amount of feet off the beach in order for it to work, right? So it takes some equipment, but going out there and processing sand on the beach and then taking those tailings home, you'd be a lot more successful. So back to my three buckets. I live in an apartment, and my landlord doesn't spend a whole lot of time around here, but they had to sit outside next to where I park. Nobody knew what they were. They were just buckets full of heavy stuff that nobody knew. So
Looks
it
like
got
you're getting
moved a
ready
couple
to.
times.
It probably look like you're getting ready to make bags for the next flood.
Yeah, right. Um, but my landlord moved them a couple times, and I didn't realize he did. So I put them back where they were, and then I came home one day, and the black sands were dumped out in my driveway. All
Oh
three buckets.
shit! Are you serious? What,
Yeah.
dude?
So I got to go through some of it, but
Oh,
I didn't get it because it takes a really long time to process black sands because you got to pan it out. There's a lot of fine dirt, so you want to take your time, and it was all gone. So I messaged him, and he's like, "Oh man, I saw when I dumped them out. I was doing a walkthrough with somebody looking at the apartment for painting, and when I dumped them out, I saw all this sparkle in the sun, and I didn't think anything of it." And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, man." So I mentioned that was my stuff, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, next time just message me." But that's what happened to my black sands. They got taken care of by my landlord.
Oh man, what a bummer, dude. And well, most of that shine is mica because you showed the black sand in your hand, and it was right. I mean, but still, yeah. Wow. Yeah, and then probably most of it would go drop down to the bottom of the bucket, so it'd be like right on top.
Yeah.
Maybe so did you get anything recovered, or did you just like scoop it back into something else, like what you could salvage, or
For the black sands of where it was and knowing what my return would be, after trying to pan all of it, I washed it. It wasn't a big deal. I didn't scoop any of it up or try to recover any of it because, I mean, granted, it took a day to go out and gather it and do all that other stuff, but just knowing what I'll be doing next time when I go out there, what I gathered the first time, I won't have as much success as I will on the second time when I go out. So,
right.
losing the black sands is okay because it was a great day that I spent with 3D Woodworks. Getting to
Yeah,
know and collab with another person is amazing,
right.
especially in this community. And while I was there, I bought one of his rings that he does.
Yeah, dude. He actually offered, like when I was up at my parents' house down in Onalaska, southern Washington. He's up, I think he's up on the far side of Seattle Sound, and he offered.
Yeah,
He's like, dude, if you come by here, well, I'll make you a ring. I'm like, holy shit, I want to go so bad, man. That would be so cool. But you got to live that little dream, man. Hell yeah, right on, bro.
yeah, it was super cool. I was able to look at his workshop and see what he does and how he does it. I checked out his 3D printers, and he's got two um, really nice 3D printers. He actually made some coin stands, and he gave me some of these while he was there. These glow in the dark.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
he started this before we left, and when we got back, they were done. And he just
Nice.
took them off the thing and put them in a bag for me, which was super cool.
That's like better than fresh donuts right there, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm
They're
telling
still
you,
warm. Fucking still warm, man.
they were still warm. It was actually kind of funny because those things sit on that plate
Yeah.
is warm, right? And I don't know if anybody knows a whole lot about 3D printing, but it's pretty amazing watching that thing work.
It
It
is.
really is. Just
Yeah.
makes something out of nothing.
My son has one. He hasn't done much with it, but he's done a few little things, and yeah, it's so cool. I keep telling him, I'm gonna like, let's make something that's totally original. That I like an image that I create and then put through the software to make it 3D modeling, right? Because you gotta have that software, and then you can put that information into your 3D printer and create just anything. Really, it's awesome.
It really is. So, like, my dad died a couple years ago of cancer, but they
Oh,
found that his
rest in
cancer
peace.
worked to his vertebrae in the back and was eating one of his vertebrae. And they
Oh,
said that if they can beat the cancer, which is what we tried to do, that if we could beat the cancer, that they would 3D print him a new piece for his back.
oh, oh,
Yeah,
wow.
3D
That's
print him a vertebrae.
Holy cow. That sounds like how, man, so you have to like cut your vertebrae out and then get it around your spinal cord and then put something back in that they must have like a slot for your nerves to go through and then that has a
So they would,
cover over it. That's
I guess,
crazy.
they would take out the chunk that was being eaten and then replace it with a 3D printed piece that was exactly the same, and then do what they needed to do to put that into his back.
And they probably
And
get that information from like an MRI where they can just like write on that piece and get a total 3D model of it.
yeah, I would imagine that same exact thing. But it was amazing listening to them talk about what they can do with 3D printers now.
Yeah, well, rest in peace to your pops, man, and my condolences. That's not
Uh,
easy losing a parent, man.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's life, man, life. And cancer's a
It is.
killer.
Yeah,
Cancer's one of those things that even if you beat it, you still have to worry about it. So it's one of those. Yeah, it's just a killer, man. But thank you, I appreciate that.
oh, no problem, man. Wow. Yeah. Well, let's see if
Uh,
anybody. Let's see.
Silver Sleuth, Silver Sleuth, you were rooting for the Beavers. I'm sorry to hear that, sir. I'm sorry to hear that because they got crushed. It's Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, LBS. Is anybody brave enough to hop in the mosh pit?
I don't know. Maybe Matt Wingate. I know he's brave enough to get out there and shoot competitively. Yeah. Did you guys see that community post I did? Well, I'll show it to you right now. Why not? I got this phone with my screen taped on. This is my banger. But yeah, let's go to YouTube. I'm gonna get out of this, and I'm gonna go to you, which is me, and then I'm gonna go to view channel, and then I'm gonna hit. And this is totally
Silver and
primitive.
silver.
Actually, I tried to load some things on here, but I didn't have much time. If I keep doing this stage dive Sunday, which I believe I will, maybe if we get a stage diver. If we don't get a stage diver, this is over. It's over, man. Anyways, but if it works out and I keep going, I'm going to spend more time, getting clips and things to show on the Restream. Restream is awesome. This place right here. It's even for the unpaid package, the trial. You can load 3 videos, like up to a minute long, and all kinds of images, and create scenes and show people stuff. Besides just what you're seeing here. But I will get into that. I think I can show you a couple of things that I did. But before we do that, we got 12 watching. You guys are awesome. Okay, let's go to my posts and the post. I posted this show, and then that was my pastrami sandwich from the hat that my wife and sons brought home from me when they went out to Cali. You guys ever had the hat? Oh my God, the best pastrami on earth, as far as I know. And let's see, looking at Silver Channel to watch. Sorting through this. Oh, here he is. Here he is, Matt Winger. So we get sound.
A scientific metal discovery. Now that metals are at 43 an ounce, and next all-time high, I'm going to see how steel will stand up to copper, lead, and brass.
That's funny.
Matt, are you gonna hop on? Come on, guys. We're trying to launch this off. It's the mosh pit, and he wants to get this going more often, but sounds like he's not going to do it again if we can't get anybody on here. Who's brave enough to jump in? I know there's some moshers out there. Let's go, guys.
Heck yeah. And Matt Wingy, I noticed that you winged one. He picked it right up. Next shot, he took it out. But Matt, you winged one. That's so cool, man. Competitive shooting. How fun is that, dude? What the hell? He's out there practicing. He says in that video, and it is probably hard to hear, but he shouts out the stacking community. He's like how kind and cool and generous and with information. And, just they're there for you, man. Just like the community that he does with the match shooting. So, yeah, if you guys are interested in that, I'm really interested. I've never shot competitively. And I would love to kind of, put up my skills to someone else, see how good I do or how bad I do.
That would
Anyways,
be cool. That would be
yeah,
cool. I got a pretty good eye when it comes to iron sights. I can shoot left and right,
mm,
so
I'm
I
pretty
can shoot.
decent even from the hip. I've nailed some balloons on a target out there from the hip, a few times. Yeah, you just kind of get the feel for your weapon, and you're pretty good. And yeah, it's fun, dude.
Yeah, shooting is fun. It ammunition can be expensive if you're buying from the wrong place or if you don't make your own loads or whatnot. But yeah,
Yeah,
um,
no shit.
shooting is fun.
Yeah, you're like, if you're shooting some wild stuff, it could be a couple dollars a round or cartridge. It's like, yeah, I like more into the 9 millimeter. I got a Beretta, FS 92, and that, the 9 millimeter, you can buy like 100 for a pretty decent price. Also, my wife's got a 22. It's like looks like an AR-15, but it's a 22. And yeah, even the 22s, the price of ammo has gone up so freaking much over the last decade. It's mind blowing. Talk about precious metals going up. Buy some
Oh yeah,
ammunition. Tell me what the hell, bro. It's crazy,
oh
dude.
for sure, for sure.
I
And
remember like I used
22
to
is
get
the cheapest thing you can
22 long
buy.
rifles for like 4 and 5 cents a piece. You buy like 500 in a canister, but I don't even want to look now. I haven't bought ammo. I've got a big box full of it. I haven't shot in forever, and I should get my ass back out there. Maybe Matt has inspired me to get out there and do it. And while I'm out there, I'll El Dorado Canyon it and pick up some buckets of dirt off the road.
Oh, for sure. It really depends on what kind of ammunition you want to shoot, right? That's going to cost you certain amounts. But I like go to a place. There's a place here called Skagit Arms up in Skagit County, up by Cedro Woolley, and like when everybody was, there was no ammunition around. There was an ammunition shortage around here. Like you can only buy 2 boxes of this or 2 boxes of that because it wasn't being made. When I walked in the door there, they literally had boxes of ammunition to my eye level as far as I could see in that store. So I would buy ammunition there because it's cost less. It
Right
was very
on.
inexpensive.
Heck
What
yeah.
happened there? Did I get kicked out?
No, that's just I put you up there. You can maybe see us in the
Oh,
bottom. Yeah,
sweet.
no, we're
Okay.
just playing around. I think I did. I get another video. No, I think that's all I got was just like your logo there. Yeah, I'll play around with it next time. And how do I change you back so we can see
Sobriety
it?
and silver. Sobriety and silver is in the house. You gonna hop on?
Why? Let's see. Maybe it's the top one. Holy crap! Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. All right. Yeah, so Brian Silver, come on, get up here, bro. Let's go. You called me
Mr.
bro in the
Silver
comment, right?
Eagle, welcome in. How are you doing today?
Thought that was hilarious. Who was that?
Mr. Silver Eagle?
And I saw Artist Resin left a little bit ago. I'm back here fine watching you guys. I'm sorry. Austrian Stackers here. Gatita Oso's here. Mrs. Silver Eagle. Let me let's check channel activity on Mrs. Silver Eagle here. See what we got. Zero
Uh,
timeouts. Zero
Sobriety
timeouts.
and silver. LBS Sobriety and Silver says, sure, let's go.
Okay, so maybe I need to add the let's see if I can do that. I can add it from here. So Mrs. or Mrs. Wow, I'm sorry. I can barely read. Mr. Silver Eagle. Yeah, you've been around before. Yeah, you've definitely been. I'll have to make you a moderator here. But I think I can go right here to the stream and oops, I can chat. And I think I've saved it. So if I go chat and clipboard, damn, it's not there. Why is it not there? I saved it. Restream. Okay, so now I got to
Tim,
go
I
all the
know
way
you're
through.
so brother.
Let's see. So we go to restream, and I'll grab it, and then I think I'll be able to put it back out there in case anybody wants to stage dive. I thought I had that handy and ready to go, and I wanted to paste it more and more. It's at the very top, but sometimes you can't go all the way back, and if there's too many comments in the mosh pit, you can't. It will like end. Like you only get like less 100 comments or something like that. Anyway,
Yeah,
so
you can
I'm
only go
gonna
so far back.
enter the studio. Oh, wait, man, it's all echoing. So now I'm in the studio, and I wanted to go to. Actually, that's not what I want to do. Go back. I'm
Bellows,
sorry, man.
welcome in, Bellows.
Bellows is here. Right on. Good to see you, Bellows. All right, so we're gonna go back again twice, and I think I can go to the actual show itself. There we go. This show. Hit that. Edit event, and then no, that's not it. Damn it. I'm still new at this restream. I've done it a
Oh,
few
you're good.
times. Let's see. How do I share it again? If I go here. Oh, invite guests. Okay, invite guests. Then I. Oh, where is it? Edit event. Allow guests to no upgrade.
Nikita, welcome in. I didn't get a chance to say hi. Always a pleasure when you're in a room. Thanks for coming by.
I go here. Oh, dang.
Matt, I have a 9. I have a 40. I like to shoot my 40. It is really nice. It's a Smith and Wesson. Um, not a whole lot of kick, a lot of stopping power because you can buy heavier loads. I love that gun. That is it's probably my favorite sidearm at this point. And my favorite rifle to shoot, ironically enough, is a Ruger 22.
Oh yeah,
It's just,
like the match shooting. Those are great, right? Is that what you're talking about?
yeah, I'm just talking about just shooting a 22 rifle, and you can make
Oh,
one look like an AR-15, like your wife's.
oh yeah, yeah,
You
yeah, yeah.
know, that is one of my favorite guns to shoot. I love it. Doesn't matter what 22 it is. Give me a 22 rifle, and I will go out and I will plink around for for hours if I
I was
got
gonna
the
say
ammunition. I just
black
love
rifle
22
plinking.
rifles.
Yeah, black rifle plinking. Hell yeah, buddy, that's fucking fun. She got like the hollow dot sight and all that on there. She actually has the pistol one. MP, what is it? Yeah, MP 22 L or whatever. Yeah, it's a. God, I can't think of it. What does MP stand for again? Shit.
Well, the MP line is a Smith and Wesson, if I'm not
That's it.
mistaken, because I haven't.
That's it.
Yeah, I
Yep.
haven't.
Listen.
S&P 40 is my
Oh,
40.
oh, that's a nice size. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's bigger than my 9. My 9 kicks like a mule. I have a Kel-Tec 9, and that thing, I tell you, man, when you shoot it, it shoots nice, but man, it kicks like a mule. But then you shoot the 40, and you're like, how can a gun with a larger caliber not shoot? Not kick as bad? But it's almost the same size as the 40, but it's rough. It's rough shooting. It's definitely something you would use as a secondary sidearm as a backup if you needed it, because it's not my primary.
Well, I've learned that it's the weight of the rifle. The heavier the rifle, the less recoil. So yeah, if you got a real heavy-bodied rifle with a large cartridge you're firing out of it, it's not going to have that. It's like, yeah, like the like Bushmaster, the AR-15s. They don't, it's not a whole lot of
And
recoil
then
because they're heavy. They're heavy rifles, right? I mean,
so Matt Wing, because he knows way more about rifles and guns, he said M&P means military and police.
that's it. Military and police,
What he
Smith
said.
and Wesson. That's right. Yep. 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 Yep.
Military and police. Thanks, Matt.
Oh, shit.
Appreciate the knowledge. See, that's what we were talking about: gathering knowledge and sharing. Matt sharing some more knowledge, helping me out. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
Right there, man. Right there. That's how it's done. Thank you, Matt. You're awesome. And
Those
I'm
justice rounds are nice. Those ones right there. I have
man.
one in the boot stack, but mine's patinaed. But
Oh,
they are nice. They are really
yeah.
nice.
This one, I actually did a funny video with it on my initial channel. It was called belly silver. I actually laid her in my belly and tried to get people to take pictures of their bellies with silver in it.
That's funny.
I know I'm crazy, actually, but silver. The only person to actually do it was Supreme Ginger Stacker. He actually did it, man. He laid a round. I can't remember what round it was. It wasn't about the round or the coin. It was about his belly. Yeah,
Hey man, if I'd have saw that, I'd have done it too, because that's funny.
that's
Fun in the
exactly.
community is awesome too. Like when somebody says, "Show me how much gold you got," excuse me, or
Pour it in
like,
your belly button. Just pour that
yeah,
right in, man.
just pour it in your belly button, take a picture of it, let me know what you're sitting with. That's
Tap the
pretty
back.
fun.
Boom, 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 right there. Fill it up. Hell yeah. Nuggies like coming around your pubes and all that.
Yeah,
Not your pubes, but
no,
your lower belly hair. That's what I was looking for was lower belly hair.
that's
Just
funny.
being silly and funny. Yeah, but I don't like to spice it up, have fun, and be kind of kooky and crazy with this community. I find it very entertaining, and I hopefully you guys find my zaniness somewhat entertaining and not just 100% homosexual. So. Oh no, I was looking for girl belly. That's kind of what was all about. But anyways, Supreme jumped in, and that was awesome. I actually sent out tattoos, and Stack Attacker Wager put one on his calf. Liberty Bleeds tattoos. We had Serpent Silver put one. He tramp stamped my tattoo, bro. He tramp stamped it right on his back. He showed it in the mirror on a video. Oh my god, yeah, we had fun with the tattoos. Hell yeah. Suntan and Goldan or Goldan and Suntan did it as well. Yeah, it was fun. I got some tattoos I got to do that for as well. They're a lot of fun. Well, your screen got all blurry, dude.
Dude, I don't know what's going on.
But I'll
Is that
tell you
any
what,
better?
I don't even think it matters because this show will go on. There will be another Stage Dive Sunday because
Oh,
guess
dude,
what?
it's a
Guess what?
it's a great idea, man.
It has to go on now because I said if we got somebody up here on the stage to dive,
Is
it will
Matt
go
on the
on.
stage or is Zoltan in?
Nope, not him, not him.
Let's see here. Silver and sobriety.
Yes, sir. There he is. He's
Let's
walking
do
through
it.
his house. I see him. He's backstage. Ah,
What's
there
up,
he is.
yo?
How's it going, dude? Good to see
Yo,
you.
Hello, man, chilling, getting me some coffee.
Nice.
Going in my little YouTube room here.
Hell yeah. Are you bringing the dog?
No, Mama just got up, so they're in there getting ready to eat.
Oh, right on.
Oh, let me get set up here, y'all.
Good morning. Thanks for hopping up on the stage. Look at this. We got a diver, man.
Oh, damn, I'm all up close into it. Hold on here.
Oh, we've got Northeast Coins. He's down there in the mosh pit. So you got even more of an audience here, Sobriety and Silver. Look at you now. You got to get up there and just start, get making security come after you.
Is that better or am I sideways? How's that look?
Oh, you're sideways. You're sideways, bro.
Well, rock on.
Let's see if anybody else. Yeah, I think that was it. We got Bellows, Mr. Silver Eagle, Silver Sleuth, Matt Wingate, Zoltan still here. Mr. Silver, I said that Northeast Coins. I've always said life is short. Try to smile every day, and that's a great message. Northeast Coins. He's in the UK. I'm pretty darn sure. And I tell you, who else has another great message? Is this man right here who's sideways on us? There he goes. He flipped his butt around, and we've got Sobriety and Silver with a great message. I'm sure. How you doing today?
I am trying to get set up here, guys, so I ain't jumping all over the screens. There we go.
Hell yeah. That's what it looks like when you stage dive. You're like tumbling through the air. So that was a perfect entrance. Perfect.
That was a
Freaking
perfect
entrance.
entrance for a stage dive.
Absolutely, bro. And I can't wait to watch when he flies off the stage. How are we going to do that? I don't know. We're going to do it somehow. I guess if somebody else comes up, well, then you get kicked off. How's that? That is good. I like that.
LBS, give me a second. I got kiddos waking up. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah. No. I'll talk to Sobriety. Yeah, come on back anytime. All right. So what's new with you, my man?
Oh, not much, man. Not much. Just enjoying a quiet Sunday, and saw you were live, so I wanted to jump on, give you some support, say hello, and wasn't prepared to be in the live, but hey, it is what it is. Let's do it.
You got balls. I like that. That's the way to be, brother. Hell yeah. Thanks for being here. Yeah. Yeah, just hanging out myself, going through a little bit of silver. I wasn't even I actually thought about making the show just a couple of days ago. I was like, wouldn't it be cool just to have like a show where people jump up and jump off, and then we get like a whole bunch of different guests, and maybe I'll start out with somewhat of a topic. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll have a guest. Maybe I won't. But yeah, should be fun. I want to get back into it. I used to do that with the Monday Night Metals with the Blue Collar Stacker in Vegas, and then also we were doing that Saturday morning showdown. But I kind of decided to go off on my own and do something else. Yeah.
That's cool, man. Absolutely. Are you going to try to do it the same time every Sunday, or do you not know what day you're going to do it yet, or is this just like a test run, or?
Actually, yeah, this is the inaugural, and I might change only a little bit, maybe a little earlier. Yeah, because Sunday mornings seem to be open. I don't know, is Sal on right now? Salivate Metals, is he going? Is Yankee on?
I don't know if he's live right now. He put a video out earlier, but I don't know if he's live.
Is Silver Dragons on? Yeah, Sal, he's the hardest working man in the community. Holy crap. Yeah. He really is.
He had a really good video last night. I didn't watch the one this morning yet.
Do you think he does it like full time, or I think somebody said he has a regular job too? But I don't know. How can you do that? I guess he's just really good at it. He just got it down to a science, and he just whips it out, man. Sits down for 30 minutes and he's done.
Yeah, but the way he does it, he does the news, like what if there's any big news on gold and silver from overseas and stuff like that, he does that kind of stuff. I can't do that. I don't sound right when I try to tell the news, you know what I mean? It don't come off right.
Oh, yeah, no, we all have our own different personalities and perspectives, and I think we all bring cool stuff to the community, that's for sure. Yeah, man. I like the, that you can chill with whoever you want or get news from whoever you want. Yeah, and there's like some people I have like my very favorites where no matter what they put out, I'm gonna watch it the second that notification pops up, or if I can, or
Yeah.
if I'm on the phone, I see the notification, then I'm like, okay, I gotta watch this right now. But it's nice to be able to go and watch other people like whenever you want, even if you missed their live or their video was a week old, you can still catch up with them. And yeah, and you know what? I love it when people watch my old stuff, or even like, oh man, I had a short that was I forgot all about it. I even thought it was on my last channel. It was like one of the very first shorts I ever did on this channel. Someone watched it and they're like, hell yeah, that's awesome, and I'm like, oh, that feels good. Someone actually went through, or I don't know, maybe the algorithm shot it at them. I don't know. It's hard to know.
I tell you what, FG is putting out a lot of content, man.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
FG. I can't keep up with his videos. Like he's already got one out this morning. He put one out like 11 o'clock last night.
Dude, he's all over it, man.
Behind on his videos.
He's either opening some freaking mystery random package from some God knows country, or he's pouring silver, or I don't know. The dude, he's all over, and he's just pounding it out, dude.
He did a
Well,
copper pour, and I did a dangerous silver pour the other day. I haven't watched that one yet. I
Oh,
said, I'm 4 behind on his videos.
Oh, you got to watch that one for sure. You got to watch them all. I know I used to, man, if you look at like, I go to FG Stacker. How's it going? Good to see you. Glad you're back, humble. But if you go to FG Stacker, like on my, you can see the little red line on all the ones that you've watched or not. And I've watched probably 95%. Lately I've been slipping. I was up in Washington working a lot, so I didn't have, a lot of time with the phone and all that. But yeah, no, I've caught almost like 95% of his stuff, and it's great. But that's an excellent one. He does Bottom Gun Bob, and then also like a pirate coin for Kalilo, I believe is the name, and that's a great one. Definitely check that one out. Yeah,
I'll catch up on his videos today.
yeah. Yeah, I was actually showing some of his work that he did for me. Some of the first bars he ever poured, man. That I got to. I am now the proud owner of, and they are my deepest stack of boxes. Heck
Yep,
yeah!
all three of these right here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
FG did this. This is silver, and then he did the brass. And then my wife wanted to send the design. We were going to do this for a gift, and we ended up never getting the gift.
That's the best kind, man.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
I just kind of put it out there. I was like, yeah, we're probably just gonna keep that.
Oh, that's fun. Oh yeah, it's hard to be in this community and not talk about FG. That is for sure,
Exactly.
man. Yeah.
So what's up,
FG,
Uncle?
not much, brother. What's going on with you?
Oh, I'm just hanging out here, man, enjoying a kind of a dreary, drizzly Sunday here in Oklahoma. But
Oh, it's the same here in Washington. Drizzy, it's gray outside, and I'm down with that. I love the cool off day. I live in the great Northwest because I can't handle the heat for too long of a time. But back to FG. He poured this for me. I mean, he does great work.
yeah, he
Great work.
does.
So I'll be giving away one of these humble stacker bars at the end of this month.
Dude, 500 subscribers, right? You're past now,
Yep.
571, I believe.
571. If that's the case, man, I'm jumping.
I think that's what I
Last
saw.
time I
My
looked,
memories aren't great.
I was in the team still. But yeah,
Oh,
I'm giving away one of those. But FG does great work. I got one of his channel rounds here, his Tree of Life channel rounds
yeah.
that he pours out of copper.
I have, yep.
Anytime I
Oh,
have
you
a
got to see.
special pour, I lean on a couple of people. FG and Cartier Silver, they both do excellent work.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Did you get one of those shovels?
Cartier was doing some
Oh yeah,
pours
I've got
last night.
this is
Hell yeah,
a
Cartier.
silver shuffle that Cartier
There you
poured
go.
for me.
There it is. Yeah, Cartier did a series of getting ready for his pours. He did the Sword in the Stone, came out really nice. He did a Eye of Horus. That it's amazing. It actually he used one of the poured pieces that had stamped on it. It actually came out in the sand. That's how good the detail is. So he's got to like grind that out to redo it. But yeah, he had a great day. Go Cartier.
Yeah, he does excellent work as well.
Yeah, check out his videos, you guys. If you didn't see, especially the one where he pours yesterday, last night it was, or in the late afternoon, whatever. Yeah, Cartier is a really cool guy. Yeah, yep.
One of
Keep on keeping on, Cartier.
the great things about Cartier is he won't have it unless he would keep it for his own collection. And he
Right?
doesn't. His stuff is he really leans on perfection. So whenever he puts a piece together, he stands by it. And it's always good quality stuff. It's always 999 fine. I have his channel round right here. He poured me this out of brass.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he accepts any and all challenges, and he will get it done. He goes till he gets it done. He keeps on keeping on, like he says. And he actually had to build a larger mold frame, like flask type thing for that shovel right there.
Yeah, he built a wooden box for his sand mold for this, and he's going to
That's
be pouring
amazing.
some more for me here soon.
He's definitely
What is the
dedicated.
weight on it? Hey, Humble.
He's a great guy, great supporter in the community. As a matter of fact, him and Chasing Cheddar with Curtis, they both know that my daughter is into precious metals. They both sent her a care package this week. Um, my daughter got a gem paystone bag or Paydirt bag because she's a rock hound. And so
Cool.
Chasing Cheddar with Curtis put together a gemstone Paydirt bag for her and sent her a kookaburra. He sent her a 30th year anniversary 1 ounce round kookaburra as her
Nice.
first stacker piece. But
Wow.
she's been collecting dimes. But he sent her an ounce of silver, and then Cartier sent $1.40 in constitutional for her. I mean, this is just a
Nice.
great community,
Oh
great
my God.
supporters. I can't. At my 11-year-old, she's the reason why I started this YouTube channel, and
Wow.
it has been a blessing. Not
Mm.
knowing what I was going to get into, it's just been a blessing, and I am so glad that I did it.
Right on,
Yes,
dude.
community is awesome, man.
Yeah. Real quick, I want to jump into the mosh pit here and get beat up a little. We've got Matt or Bellows Forge. He dropped the link for Cartier right on. Thank you very much, Bellows. Very cool of you. And then Matt Wingate, he says Cartier has the coolest silver coin shirt. Coins all over it. Way cool. Yeah, have you guys seen that shirt he wears? It's got the coins. It actually Cartier silver coins on the shirt. It's like a like a Charlie Sheen kind of style.
Yes,
That's freaking. That's awesome. And he also
I will
accepts
love
silver as payments for his pours. Bellows Ford mentioned that, and you're absolutely right. Cartier takes silver, so does FG Stacker. Yeah, they're doing it, man.
Yeah, they both take metals, and that's one of the greatest things about it too. Is when I want something poured, Cartier will pour it for me. He'll send it out. I'll message him, be like, "What do I owe you?" He'll be like, "I need this much," and I'll just send him silver. He works for
Right?
silver. Yeah,
Exactly.
it's great. It really is. It's great. Great
Heck
community.
yeah. Truly is. Let's see how many people we got here right now. We've got 12. Looks like my phone's. You guys see this top fans button? What is this, man?
Yeah, the crown. Yeah.
We got
I
Zoltan,
that.
Silver Slew, Zoltan, Tim Ivans, Resin Artist, Sobriety and Silver, Mr. Silver Eagle, B. Taylor, Matt Wingate, 58, Bells Forge, 9726, Gatita Oso, K. Bazzi, West Texas, Northeast Coins, Seven Stacks is here. I didn't say hello. Good to see you, Seven Stacks. I missed you. Oh, Silver and Cigars, I missed him too. Oh, that's going to piss him off. Whenever I don't say hi to Silver and Cigars, he just freaking leaves. Scott Metal, it's true, dude. If you don't say hi to Silver, he give you like about, I don't know, 90 seconds, and then he's like, fuck, I'm gone. Fuck these people. I'm not shitting you. I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. Scrap Metal Racing, right on, dude. Scrap Metal Racing's awesome, and I'm working on it. gonna start working on a logo for him. He sent me a bunch of pictures, and we're gonna make him a channel logo, and he's gonna turn it into stickers, and he wants poker chips and all that. So that's cool. And then Austrian Stacker was here as well. 17 people came by. That's so cool. Right on. Oh, and there you go. B&B Paydirt just dropped Panning Adam Weiss's Goonie bag. You see that right there? Yeah. And Skull and Bones is live right now. Another of my slingshot buddies. Heck yeah. So I've got a question for you, Sobriety. I know you're into the silver and the sobriety, but have you done any gold panning? Any of this?
No, I have not. First of all, I don't have the equipment to do it. I wouldn't, I'd have to learn how to do it. But I just honestly, I just don't see the point. To me, if you buy a bag of dirt, the amount of gold that you're going to get is not going to equal the pay for the dirt, in my opinion. And then you got to buy the equipment, stuff like that. So no, I haven't.
All right. Well, you're definitely about to get your ass kicked off the stage, bro. Somebody get up here. Get ready. Come on. Please, man. What are you guys waiting for down there? Pull his ass down. What the fuck? No, I respect that, man. I hear you. It's not for everybody, I'm sure, but it is a lot of fun. And as far as getting into the equipment, man, it's $20. You get like a whole kit off of Amazon, a snuffer bottle, the pan, the little tweezers, and and a pat on the back, And yeah, it's fun. It's easy, and you're right. Yeah. But guess what? It has inspired me to want to go out there and get some, in the real world. And I'm going to keep on buying Paydirt, and I'm going to keep getting out in the real world and getting me some until I can actually have something awesome to show you guys. Maybe enough to buy a drone so I can show you where I'm doing this.
I've watched channels do it, and I actually Googled, is there gold in Oklahoma? Because I was going to do it, but it just appears that there's not a whole lot of gold in Oklahoma.
I don't think Oklahoma has any gold bearing districts in it, honestly.
Yeah. That's all the gold I have as far as gold flakes right there. That's a half a gram.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and then I have the 1/100th, the 1/50th, the 1/20th coins, the 1/20th, and then I have the 2.5 peso gold coin. That's the only gold I have. A couple 1-grammers.
Well, that's a nice little bit of gold. I got some more than I have. Heck yeah, dude. Right on. I did have a little bit more, but I gave quarter-ounce pieces to all my children and my wife, and yeah. So I bought a little, but I've given most of it away for Christmas presents and birthday presents, stuff like that. But I've kept myself. I think I've got maybe a half ounce of gold total. All my little gold put together. Not much. Let's see. We got A3 Sky Warrior. We were talking about him. Yeah, A3 Sky Warrior. He's a gold panner. He's a rock collector. I wonder if your daughter has ever checked him out. He's a great guy. Humble.
I haven't actually gotten a bag of dirt from A3. I do plan on it. I just haven't actually. There's so many great Paydirt vendors in our community that it's hard to get a bag from everybody. Because I'm a stacker, right? So I'll stack what I can where I can. But I do focus on rounds and bullion more than I do, of course, placid gold. But it is great pulling gold out of dirt. There's nothing better than the feeling of pulling gold out of dirt. So if you can get a bag from A3, I've heard nothing but good things about his bags when he sells them. So just another great Paydirt vendor out there. So if you can grab a bag of his, grab one. But my daughter, she's panned quite a few bags with me. We do it together live on YouTube when we do it.
Heck yeah.
But we have yet to do an A3 bag.
Right on. Well, maybe something we'll see in the future.
Definitely. I plan on, I post a lot. We do a lot of lives as well. So always on the radar. I've got a list of Paydirt vendors that I still need to grab a bag from that are great Paydirt vendors. So working on it.
Right on. Here's something you may see in the future as well. I think I might try to pour it, but if I blow it, I think I might have FG just send these to FG. But check this out. Auto parts store. Great place to find weird skull-like crap.
Right on.
You put these on your car, right? Like your dope ass Geo or something. I don't know. I always found it silly, kind of like something I would have done at 16 years old. Put that on the trunk of my car. These are like stickers you get at the auto parts store. They're like 3-dimensional. And I saw them, and I'm like, would that be cool to have a channel round in the back? You could just have pour lines on it and stamp on the back of that, and maybe even get a tiny little stamp on the back of that, but have like a 2-piece channel community art, LBS, whatever. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that crazy or
That's
cool?
pretty cool. That's
I
pretty
like
cool,
It reminds me, I tell you what, when I was in middle school, man,
Right.
I was a headbanger. I was a straight, 100-pound kid thinking I was all that, and had the long hair and the boots and the jean jacket, and I had that skull and bones on the back of my jean jacket.
Hell yeah, dude. So you could actually set the bones like that and then just drop that on there for storage, I don't know.
That's a good idea, man.
I'm always thinking of weird shit. Yeah, that would be kind of, I don't know. Yeah. Have fun. Good times.
Well, that's how you'll set yourself out and be different. You got to have something different than what everybody else does.
Yeah, instead of one, it's two. But now instead of like, a $50 piece, it would cost somebody $100 easy, I'm sure, which might just price me out of anybody wanting this.
Well, that's the great thing about it is you can do it in copper, you can do it in brass. There's
Yeah.
more than one type of precious metal out there to be able to still successfully get the pour done.
Yeah.
And that's the
I want
great
to make
thing about
something.
these guys. They're all magicians.
I know that's pretty self-thinking, whatever, self-promotional. But yeah, why not make it available like something cool that maybe only a few people have that like really that enjoy your channel and what you do, and because nobody else would pay, any amount over a melt unless it was for a special cause or reason or something. And I don't. I'm just kind of curious to like, yeah, I will do some out of copper as well, or try to, anyways. I know copper's a lot harder to pour. I've poured some rabbits. That's about all I poured is like 8 different rabbits, and that was like out of a drawer handle or cabinet door. It looked like a bunny, and with the Petrobond sand and all that. So I'm just a total beginner, but yeah, I don't know. I think that would be a fun one. I might do it. How about you guys? Have you thought about pouring at all?
I've thought about pouring, but I don't have the means to be able to do any of that. I live in an apartment, so I really can't go outside and do all that. But when it comes to your to the pores and thinking about that, is that because copper cools faster than silver does, and so it doesn't flow as well when it's coming out of the crucible?
I have noticed that absolutely. You have to get a heck of a lot hotter, and the work time is real short, man. Yeah, like it starts hardening up as it's pouring out of the. Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it just
and then
doesn't flow as well as silver does.
and then it gets so freaking hot to get to the state where you can actually pour it that it will like bubble in the open back of the mold, like it'll boil. Like you'll literally, oh my god! And then it's so freaky when you get that silver hot and it's total liquid, and you got it up to that perfect temperature. When you talk, like if you're like, okay, you got to keep your camera like real far away from the crucible, like real high, and like zoom in, right? You got to have it way high, or you'll just melt your fucking camera in like 20 seconds. Anyways, it'll shut off before you melt it, so don't worry. It'll probably come back on if you try that. Anyways, I actually I showed it when you talk, the surface of the molten copper reacts to sound. So if you go, hey, it's like it goes woo, like a ripple on top of the molten copper. And I was like talking and filming it. And I'm like, holy shit. And it was like, holy shit.
So your sound waves reverberate through the melted metal.
And it makes the top of it move like a freaking speaker cone, dude. It's fucking
That's
nuts.
awesome.
It is way awesome. It is way awesome, dude. Yeah. Ask and FG, he also told me about that. I was like, holy shit. So it's happening to him too. Yep. He was making a video with pouring copper in the very beginning. Yep.
That's
So
crazy.
there's 2 people that have seen it and witnessed it. It's pretty wild, man. It's really wild. Shit. All right, let's see. Anybody else got the balls to get up here and get stage dive right off there? Let's see, man. We got who's here? We got how many people? 6. We've lost half of our viewing audience. Maybe it's late. It's getting. What time is it? 8:50. Oh, only an hour and a half. It's 9 o'clock almost right now. We got on at 6:30, a couple minutes late, but yeah, we're about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Collector. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say you got a timer on. It's an hour and 24 minutes. So,
Oh, right on. Cool, cool. Collector, LBS, checking it out. Hi, everyone, getting to know some of you. Well, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I didn't know about her till like 2 months ago, and then now, yeah,
myself, yeah.
and she's been in the community, I think, for a long time, like two, three, maybe more years. Yeah, she's been around because like Bob Wojciechowski knew her. A couple other people knew her, and I'm like, how did I not, or just now, like bump into her a couple months ago? It's kind of weird.
Yeah, mine was just a couple.
Welcome in.
She knows about stage diving. She's into. She got like Iron Maiden, AC/DC, all kinds of like silver medallion, silver coin that are hard rock, heavy metal. Yeah, she's a metaler.
She's doing her 789 giveaway.
Oh, right, 7, 8, 9. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Right on.
Back from 2 years, 21 to 23. Oh, that's cool, Collector.
7 Stack says, my bunny says it needs company. Liberty bleeds silver. Oh shit, she wants another one.
Oh, LBS, I got a question, man. It has nothing to do with silver or anything. When you were in Washington, you were doing that series where you were, the Sasquatch, Bigfoot Watch. Did you get a notification from YouTube saying that it wasn't, to make sure your audience knew it wasn't real or something like that?
No, I did not get a notification like that, and I'm actually surprised because I've gotten lots of notifications from YouTube about shit that I do, bro.
I could have swore I saw something that was in big bold yellow that said this YouTuber is making claims or something like that. It's for fun only.
That's awesome. I didn't see that. I
knew about that.
They didn't notify me of that, but that dude, I might even have to like add like a disclaimer warning of my own YouTube ideas onto a video just to be for fun, But that's real. That's cool.
It was a big yellow screen, man, and it said this YouTube content is for entertainment only. Saying that you have not really captured Bigfoot or something like that.
That is freaking awesome. Thanks for that news, dude. You just made my whole week. Oh shit.
What do you do about that, man?
Oh shit. I love that.
The thing about living in Washington is I'm in Bigfoot country. And LBS knows that, right? Up here? This is Bigfoot country, right?
Are you kidding me? State
I live in Washington.
Yeah, U.S. Route 12 corridor is like Bigfoot Central, man. And I was in Morton, in Alaska, like right there. Yeah, I was, what? Now I'm going to do it. I was debating. I got some big footage, and it's real. It's real footage, and it's really Bigfoot. So I'm gonna show that. It was in the parking lot of a Chevron gas station. Yeah, it's a statue. But anyways, I was because I started to make a short last night, and I'm like, man, people are probably so sick of my Bigfoot crap. I don't know, so I didn't post it, but I think I am gonna post it now. And I was in Bigfoot country, man. That's where my parents lived, dude. Like right smack in the dab of it. Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen the movie Harry and the Hendersons?
Oh, of course, yeah. And the second one wasn't as good.
It wasn't. The first one's classic, though. I've been to that museum where he went to go ask that guy about questions about Bigfoot when he went to that little hut-like stand off the side of the highway. I've been to that place. It's off of Highway 2.
Oh, shit! It right on. That's cool.
Yeah, on your way out to Leavenworth, it's on Highway 2. It's on the right-hand side. So, yeah, I've actually been in there where they filmed the movie, that part of it in that little hut. It was super cool.
Nice.
So when they show him pulling up, they show this particular building, and then he walks to the door, and of course at that point it's all studio stuff that you're seeing. But going up to that building where it shows all this stuff, and there's a lot of Bigfoot museums around here. that like there's one out in Cedro that we used to stop by. I mean, there's a lot of them around here. So yeah, I can't wait to see one. I've been here. I've been looking. And if I see one, I'll post it on YouTube, and hopefully I'll get that big yellow screen too.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here, man. I gotta get some breakfast.
Well, maybe you could eat some of this, man. So yeah, here YouTube. Bigfoot did not take this. I took it. Yeah, I took it, and yeah, I think I'm gonna save it for. I'm gonna send this to Littlefoot with that Bigfoot postcard that I picked up for him, and yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed doing that, and I might just release that short for just for kicks,
Yeah.
grins, and
Did you catch that video that I did where Red drew my channel logo and sent it to me?
oh yeah, Red's a great artist, man. Yeah, I've seen a lot of stuff she's done. You got it right there.
Right? I don't know if it'll show up. Look at
Oh,
this, man.
beauty. Hell yeah. Oh, that's nice. That's way nice,
Hell yeah. She
dude.
drew that and sent it to me. And
Yeah.
it says at the top there, it says, our greatest glory is not in never failing, but in rising every time we fall.
Yep.
That
The
is
quick,
freaking nice, man.
and it's not how many
I'm gonna
times
make
we
that.
fall. It's
I
how
made
quick
that.
we get back up and get back on track, right?
Yep. I
Yep.
made that channel logo now. So
Right on, dude. Yeah, that's not Red's a great artist, man. Yep,
yeah,
yep, yep. They're an awesome couple. They live in a
yeah,
tree house out there. Yeah, good stuff. And of course, I had to. I was incorporating Littlefoot into the whole Bigfoot chase, and yeah, Sasquatch watch I call it, and it was fun. Some people enjoyed it. Some people, I think, I probably lost subscribers. They're tired of me not showing silver. Whatever, this has to make me happy.
I enjoyed it. I really did.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. And thanks for coming on in, humble. I mean, I'm sorry, sobriety. I appreciate you being here. I think I just heard you when I walked back with the beef stick saying that you got to take off and take care of your Sunday.
Yeah, man, I gotta get something to eat first. So, and
Right on.
then just enjoy a rainy day, man. That's it.
Absolutely. Hell
All
yeah.
right, humble.
All right,
Hey,
well,
we'll
y'all.
see you later, sobriety.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, have a great Sunday, man. Ciao. All right, he's gone. We need somebody else. Come on now. Come on, y'all. Get up here. We
Come
got
on now,
space
who's
for it.
jumping in the mosh pit?
We got, yeah. What's going on in that mush pit? Let's take a look. What do we got here? I love doing the mail call for Littlefoot. That was Collector. I heard they multiply, but apparently you must have at least two. Oh yeah, I've got a lot of rabbits here, 7 stacks, and they do multiply quite quickly. Where is Littlefoot? Yeah, right. Oh, he's where he told me he's working this weekend. He's got a couple jobs lined up. He said that on Friday, so he's eating steak tonight. I'll tell you that, Collector. Yeah, he's growing that hay while the sun is shining. Something I need to do a whole lot more of. Anyway, I worked for like a month straight out there up in Washington, and it was good, and got a lot done. My parents, they were helping me out, and yeah, I get slow times, being a sole proprietor, contractor, handyman. It comes and goes. Sometimes I got more work than I can handle. I have to turn jobs down. Sometimes I don't see work for 2 weeks. It's just it's hard. But it can. Oh, go ahead.
I work at Discount Tire. I'm always busy.
Oh,
We're busy from the minute we open to the minute we close.
right on, dude. Hell yeah. That's job security right there. People are always going to need meat.
You're gonna need tires, that's for sure.
Yep. That's what I mean. Meat, yeah, tires, rubber. Hell yeah.
So somebody mentioned in the chat a little while ago, I didn't get a chance to comment on it, that somebody had a pocket piece that they walked around and they rubbed daily, and somehow they got beneficial silver out of it. Well, I'll be honest with you. Just having silver on me, I carry 2 pocket pieces with me. That 85 round I carry in my pocket daily, these 2 pieces. Just having silver on you, I don't know, I just feel better when I have silver on me. I don't know what it is, but it just makes me feel better throughout the day. I know when I don't have it on me, I can tell you that. It's really weird, but when you carry it around long enough, you have a tendency to, if there's benefits in silver and having it on you and just touching it and feeling it all the time, I am reaping those benefits as often as possible.
Yeah, I love that jangle. I haven't been carrying it when I was up in Washington. I was doing a lot of work, and actually, it's just sitting on the nightstand. I should go throw it back in my pocket. But I got the first 5 rounds. Actually, one of them I had a train run over as a souvenir when I was in Portland. But I got like 4 rounds that I carry in my pocket in the jangle and pulling them out and just. I don't want to do it with these. Well, these are capsules, but you just like flipping them around in your hand. You flip 2, flip 3, flip 4, flip 1, flip 2, flip 3. It feels good, and you have that sound, and just feeling that you got. You'd have to go to a coin shop most likely because somebody on the street probably ain't gonna even know what the hell you're holding and asking $20 for when it's worth 40. You know what I mean? But it's a good feeling to walk around with it. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely.
It is. I just feel better when I have silver on me.
Me too. I really
Collector,
do.
I'll get a sub to you once I'm off my phone here. I want to check out some of your videos and stuff. So I'll get over there and I'll get a sub over to you too here, Collector. Just can't do it from my phone right now while I'm live.
Right on. Yeah, she's
RTA,
a good
welcome
channel.
in.
Hey, he's here. What the heck? We're just talking about
RTA
you
Silver's here. We were talking about you. Your ears were burning.
about an hour ago. Kind of late burn.
Late burn. Hey, but he's here.
Well, it looks like I want to keep these about 2 hours long. So we got about 22 minutes, maybe 21 by the time I'm finished saying this. And we can go over a couple of minutes, not the end of the world. But I don't want to go too long. Like if I see like 2.5 hour, 3 hour live stream, I'm less likely to watch. If I see 2 hour, like, maybe I will. Anyways, that's just my thinking. And anywho, so 22 minutes still. Anybody want to jump up? Cartier, we shouted you out, man. Maybe you could jump up on stage for us, and get out of that mosh pit. Get up here, bro. Let me see if I can do it real quick. I put the, yep, still got it. Boom. There you go. There you go. Look at me, man. I'm actually dropping links, my own freaking links, y'all.
Look at that,
That's
man.
it.
Look out. Look
Yeah,
out.
now
LBS is on fire.
I'm gonna heart my shit too. Look at that. I'm hearting my shit. Get it good.
Heart your own shit.
Fuck yeah. Love that shit. All right, come on.
RTA,
Get up here.
pop on? Pop on,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Hop in the mosh pit, bro.
Mm-hmm. I think Humble will have to check you out too. Right on. Collector is going to be subscribing soon, buddy. People on the street are pretty clueless when it comes to spot value of gold and silver. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Did you see that video that Silver Dragons put out with that other guy from the coin shop? They went to that farmer's market to see how many people would take silver.
I did.
For,
I did watch that. Yep.
I thought that was
Yep.
pretty cool, man. That
It
was
was
pretty
very
cool.
cool.
That just means that people are actually starting to open their eyes to metals. And I'll be honest with you, why did it take so long? Why did it take so long?
Didn't he also do one with goldbacks?
I believe so. I'm not a
Yeah.
big Goldback fan, so
Yeah.
if he did one with them, I wasn't paying attention to it because I'm a silver and gold fan. Look, I have Goldbacks. But look, do I stack them?
No.
No, it's not
No.
practical to stack them.
Yeah.
Right?
Nah.
The premiums are too high. It's just not worth it to use as a stackable. Now I have 10 half Oklahoma Goldbacks sitting there, but did I actively search them out and actively purchase them as goldbacks? No. They're just art pieces right now. Until they became way more mainstream, I couldn't imagine stacking them.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm right there with you. I love the art, and I want to have like one denomination from every state that issues them. That's my goal, and I'm sure the goal will increase as more and more states do it. But yeah, I see it more as a novelty now. I know you can spend them. You can actually go and it shows like all the places around you with your zip code that you can use them and spend them, and you can always trade them back in for the value they are. So it's not like you lose. You don't lose with those.
You lose
Yeah,
the premium, essentially, because your buy is only for the value of the gold and the gold back itself. So
right, and that's like usually
that's where I struggle as a stacker.
Yeah. I guess as long as gold goes, just like anything else, as long as the metal spot price goes up slowly but surely on a somewhat,
Eventually it'll pay itself off.
then it's like they've had these guys, different channels do, check to buying like 1 gram or quarter ounces compared to buying like whole ounces of gold at the end of the year. And it's like, but the gold is always going up pretty much. So it's always, you're getting, if you wait the year to buy that 1 ounce at the end of the year, because you're saving money to do it, well, the gold has gone up for a year. And if you were to buy the smaller pieces as the year was going, when the price started lower in that year, it's actually better to buy, or just as good to buy fractional, sometime, and a lot of times better. Which is like, you go like, holy shit, the premium on fractional is so high. Why? How does that make sense? It makes sense. I've seen several videos on it.
Silver Sleuth did that on a big old graph chart, and he did it over a year and showed you that you actually spent less on the ounce of gold over the year buying fractional than you would buying one big lump sum.
Exactly.
So I'm a huge advocate on fractional. I don't have any 1 ounce pieces. I have a bunch of fractionals, and I'll be honest with you, it stacks. So when somebody's like, I don't have any gold, well, that's just because you haven't started. And
Yeah.
start small if you need to, whether it be a half gram or 1 gram. Heck, dude, even this one right here, there's a little higher premium. It's a 1/200th, right? It's still stackable. Now, would I actively seek to stack this? No, but I'll be honest with you, this is more gold than most people have in their household right now, other than jewelry.
Yep.
So start somewhere and start stacking, and you can trade up. You can trade up 10th ounces to a quarter ounce. I mean, it's all a matter of starting. That's the biggest struggle for most stackers, is just starting.
Yep. And if you wait like to get that cheaper 1 ounce, it looks cheaper right now when you're looking at gold prices because the premiums are less on the 1 ounce. But think about how much the value of your dollar is decreasing as you're saving for that whole year. So you
Throughout
know what
the
I mean?
year.
By buying now with higher premiums, you're hedging better, you know?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. And I buy as much fractional as I can. When somebody says, hey, you don't have an ounce round, no, I don't need one. I have over an ounce of gold in just smaller fractionals that I'm waiting, that you're looking to trade up. So whether it be an ounce of this or an ounce of that, whether it be tenths, grams, it doesn't matter. It stacks. Just
Plus,
depends on how you have to put it in your safe.
and it's easier to break. It's broken down already. So if you only need like $500, you don't have to go take a whole ounce. And now I got $2,500. I wanted to keep in gold, and now I'm going to buy it. It's more expensive now, and that's why you trade it in, because the price went up. So you're screwing yourself by putting it all into an ounce, if you think about it.
You hit
And
it right on the head.
and real quick, I got to hit this on the head too, harder. We are, neither of us, Humble or Liberty Bleed Silver, Humble Stacker or Liberty Bleeds, are advisors in any way, shape, or form. But this is just things that we've seen, experienced, and witnessed that we're talking about here. Disclaimer: YouTube.
Yes. Anything that I talk about is just what works for me. It's
Yep.
not advice for other people, essentially. I mean, if somebody asks me a question, I'll tell them what works best for me. That would essentially be advice in a sense, but none of this is financial advice by any means. This is just
Amen.
advice coming from a couple of schmoes that like to collect silver and talk about metals.
Hell yeah, I was schmoing right along with you. We got 15 minutes left for somebody to stage dive for 15 minutes. Come on, that's just five. Get up here, somebody. Yeah, show some grit. I don't know, man. What's up, Cartier? What are you doing? I bought ounces a few weeks ago. Bought 2.5 grams the other day. Gold is gold. Making bacon. Matt is. Show us your bacon. Do a little West Texas style. Come on, Matt. Whip out that camera. You just take like a kitchen towel and fold it up so you can put your camera like a tripod. And that's all we need. Just you're stage diving. This ain't professional shit. This is in the heat of the moment. Gots to get up.
Collector, that's a good score. Good score. $2.50 Indian for $600. That's not a bad deal. I love my pre-33. Anytime you can collect pre-33 is awesome.
That's what I'll be getting next, pre-33. And we got Stacker Factor in the house, one of my old school homies. Heck yeah. He inspired me to create my channel. Thanks for being here, brother. Good to see you. We've also got Gleason News. What's going on, dude? Have a blessed day yourself, brother. Always great to see you, Gleason. Hell yeah. So we had a lot of people attend right now. Yeah, we did pretty
10
good.
minutes left. Anybody want to jump on the mosh pit? Let's go.
Last
Someone jump
minute,
up here.
man. Yeah, these are moshers. We've got Austrian Stacker, Stacker Factor, Scrap Metal Racing, A3 Sky Warrior, Gleason New, Silver Scars, Troubled One Paydirt was here. Heck yeah, dude. Didn't even see a Troubled One. Northeast Coins, West Texas Stacker, K Bazzy, Gatita, Oso Collector, Seven Stacks, Bellows Forge, B and Becky now is here. I missed her too. Is she still here? I hope some of you guys are. Matt Winge, B Taylor, Sharpshooter, B Taylor, Mr. Silver Eagle, Sobriety Silver. He was up on stage. He was the first. I got to set him some kind of award. He's got to have an award for being the first stage diver. And then we got Resin Artist, Silver Sleuth, Zoltan, and Tim Ivans. So, yeah, great show.
Well, I mean, looks like some people would be hopping on, but like for instance, Scrap Metal's driving, so he can't hop on. But back to Collector. Yeah, I know that was a great score. Good pickup. Somebody hooked you up with that. That was a good score. For $600, yeah, I'd be all over that too.
2.5. What does that mean? MS60. What is a 2.5?
It's a $2.50 gold coin.
Oh, 2.5. Okay. Oh wow, half. That's kind of cool. $2.50. Interesting. I don't know anything about old gold. I just don't. I haven't gotten into it yet.
Pre-33, you got $1 gold coins, you got $2.50 gold coins, you got $5 gold coins, 10s, 20s, and then 50.
Let me see if I can make you bigger. I want to see that real close, and I think I can if I remember how to do this properly. Yeah, but I want you, not me. How about this? No, that's me. Dang it. This? No. Okay, if I tap on you, and no, that's editing. I don't want to edit your title. What the heck? How did I get there? Oh, dang it. I'm sorry. I need to learn how to work this better. Oh wait, here we go. Here, there you are.
There it is.
Oh.
This is the first pre-33 coin I have. This is probably my favorite gold coin that I have. Probably a good run with the Panda that I have. I just love it. It's a great piece. It's a $5 quarter ounce gold coin pre-33s. And if you notice, the pre-33s are always a little more orangey than gold, right? Than the yellow. A little darker because they got that much more copper in them. But yeah, pre-33s are nice. I don't have any $2.50 coins yet. And I say yet in the sense in yet because I'm going to get more, stacking. But pre-33 is definitely where it's at. I got the princess instead of the Indian. I could have chosen, but I went with this one instead. It's a nice piece. And it all stacks. So quarter ounce is a quarter ounce. Like Cartier said, quarter ounce is a quarter ounce. It doesn't matter whether it be a maple, whether it be the pre-33, whether it be an eagle. Doesn't matter. It all stacks. So start somewhere. I'm a big advocate on gold down, gold down. I'm a big advocate on fractional gold. So anytime you can pick it up, do it. You're silly not to if you have the opportunity, in my opinion. But I do every time I can. And I'm sure everybody else out there, if you can, do it. Did you know that US coins are the only ones to flip over for the obverse to be straight? Every other coin in the world you flip sideways. Did you know that, LBS?
I'm back. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
I don't seem to have control of the screenage anymore. Oh wait, yeah, I do. I've got it on my phone sideways. I'm gonna have to flip you guys. Damn, sorry about that.
All good.
Let's see here. I'll turn it that way. What were you saying? I apologize. I can hear you.
I was saying, fractional's fractional. Just it all stacks. This is one of my favorite coins.
And that's the pre-33, $2.50.
Right. No, this is a $5 piece.
Oh, $5. Okay. Let's see here.
But it's a close run with the Panda as to which one would be my favorite. I love the look of the pandas, the Chinese pandas. They do such great artwork on their coins.
They do,
But
man. I know a lot of people are like anti-China, metals, but I think they're awesome. I really do.
oh, it's a beautiful piece. And I was saying, I don't know if you know this or not, but U.S. coins are the only ones that you flip over straight to get to the obverse to be upright. Every other coin in the world you flip sideways.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. In the U.S., our coin orientation is flipping over from the top from the bottom, and then if you do it sideways, we call that medallion. But yeah, I've noticed in the UK, and you're saying the rest of the world too, it's the opposite way, which always has been like why for me. It's like, don't we have a standard, or we're just being different? I don't know, but yeah, it's something I always have to remember, that I always forget when I'm showing a coin and then I flip the wrong way, and it's
I do it on a regular basis too. But I'll be
yeah,
honest with you, I think it's just because we want to be different. That's why we have the standard system instead of the metric system.
I think you're
You
right.
know, if we were like the rest of the world, we'd be on the metric system, which makes sense. But whatever. It's how we make ourselves different from everybody else.
Absolutely, man. Oh, you got some nice stuff. So you're way into the slabbed.
No, so listen, all the slabs that I have here, these are all wins from Whatnot.
Oh shit.
I don't I don't buy a slabbed coin because it's a slabbed coin. I buy it because it's an ounce of silver. The fact that a slab comes around it is just by luck for me.
Right on.
Literally all of this, every slabbed coin I have, the only slabbed coin I actively sought out to purchase was this one, this koala.
Oh, okay.
This
I
the
collect
only coin.
koalas. I've only
This
got
the
like
only coin that I
7
bought
or 8.
because it was slabbed.
That's
Everything else
nice.
I have that's slabbed is all just wins off of Whatnot, and the fact that it comes in a slab, I just got lucky. But at the end of the day, an ounce of silver is an ounce of silver. The case doesn't matter. When you walk into a coin shop and you're trying to unload your metals, he's going to give you an ounce of silver, not what a collector would pay for this.
All right. Right. Yeah, you've got
But I
some
do.
pieces. Some
Go ahead.
pieces have to be sold to another collector, or you're never going to get your money for. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You'll
If
never
you
get
walk
the
into there, they're
value of
just going to
what
give
this
you.
coin is unless it goes to a collector. I'm right there with you. I understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this
There's
one
only
here,
what you have to find your market.
you do. You do. And I just happen to hop in at the right time a lot of times. I just got lucky. Like this piece I picked up for $62.
Right on. Heck yeah.
You get a quarter ounce of gold for $62. Just hopped in at
That's
the right
amazing.
time.
Yeah.
This
So you're
eagle I
like
got for 25 in his room.
whew. Holy shit, dude. You're just lucky, man. You're just lucky. Like I was saying on your live stream last night, I was like, I'm not lucky at all. If I gamble, I lose. And it could be because I'm from Vegas, man. I don't know. Like if I was going to bet on
So,
a sports team and you bet against me, you would win every time.
oh, that's funny. Okay, well, the next time you're betting on something, let me know.
Okay, for sure. We'll do, man. Jesus is here. Heck yeah. How's it going, Jesus? Good to see you. I don't know why I keep closing this. I want to show the comments. There we go. So I can see them too because my phone, the battery died. I had to turn the other one on here. And I'm down to 26% on this one. And we got 5 minutes to go. Anybody want to do a quick 5-minute stage dive? Come on, man.
Cartier, I know you free your slabs every opportunity you can. The only reason I'm keeping mine in slabs is because I don't want to break them loose. It takes time and work, and it's just easier to just put them in a pile and stack them in the safe. I'm sure at one point I might break them free, but I know how you are. You break it free anytime you can. Set them bad boys loose. I'm just leaving them in there because that's what they are. But look at this one, man. I picked this one up. This cost me $11. Now, anybody in their right mind would definitely pay $11 for an ounce of silver, right? The
That's
fact that this
awesome.
comes, it's an MS-70 Eagle, has a higher resale value to a collector. There's only one of 500 of these ones made. And this Len Buckley guy is like the head honcho over at the
mint, right?
at the mint. Yeah. So that is a super cool piece. And this one right here, this John Mercantile, chief
Oh, I've heard
engraver
that.
of the
Yeah.
U.S. Mint.
Yeah, the okay, yeah. These names are like ringing a bell. I can't remember who they are, but because I'm not really into the U.S. the Constitutional too much. I mean, I have some of it. I only have one of those Eagle that's graded. I bought that for a special year. I would like to have one of each. I don't know if I would need them all slabbed, but yeah, I have so much to learn. To me, it's just like a whole nother thing that I can learn about. It's kind of like on the back burner there because I figure it's well, I should not be figuring it's always going to be around because they're melting that stuff like crazy, and I better start buying some. I do want to have like, a couple of tubes of Rosies or Mercury's. I'd like to have some of those $50 that everyone gets. I want to get into it. I just when I get to the coin shop I look at that stuff and then I look at like what's in your vintage box, and then I never get past the vintage box.
Hey, you know what? I would be down with that too. The vintage box is an excellent place to pick up metals. Let's not lie. Okay. I like vintage metal anyway, so I love vintage silver. This 85 I picked up, it was
Yeah.
$28, I think, when I picked it up in the vintage box because it wasn't shiny like other ones. Nobody wanted the prospector round. A prospector round for $28. I swooped it up. There was no question asked.
And not only the vintage box, but man, I found a Hoffman and Hoffman Polaris 3 dot, less than 500 mintage in the generic bin, and I paid. It was silver was $25.27 that day. I paid $27 for it,
Wow, what a steal.
dude. I said, "Are you sure you that 27 for that?" And he's like, "Yep." I was like, "Hell yeah, bro."
You have more
He
than
didn't. I don't
one.
know if he did. He didn't probably realize or care. It was pretty. It's pretty beat up, but still, it's Hoffman and Hoffman, less than 500 minted. You know.
I would have taken it too. I would have,
Yeah.
yeah, without a second doubt, I would have definitely bought it. Inside this box I have, where you see all my display stuff sitting on, inside this box is a Norman Rockwell 4 5-ounce round collector set that from 1980 something, and it's got baseball themed collector coins, 5-ounce rounds on inside this. There's four of them, and I
Oh,
got that from my LBS or my LCS. I walked in and I'm like, "Hey, dude, I want to buy some silver." He's like, "Okay," and I'm like, "I want to buy about 30 ounces of it." And he goes, "Okay, let me put something together for you." So I walk in the door and he's got this collector set aside for me that he pulled out of his own safe. He
oh,
charges me 50 cents an ounce over spot for any silver I buy.
wow,
50 cents
wow.
an ounce over spot. And that just
You got a
goes to
good guy,
show
bro.
got to build the right relationship with your LCS. If you build the right relationship, they will take care of you as much as you hope they will take care of you.
Absolutely, dude. And I hope that guy. I hope you have him forever, man. Holy crap.
Oh, he's a great guy. I have his cell phone number. He's got mine. That's
Hell
the
yeah.
type of relationship you want to build with your LCS. The Tim relationship, the Harry relationship. You want those relationships because at the end of the day, they'll be the ones I'm offloading this stuff to if I need to. And I
Yeah,
can tell you
absolutely.
that with my guy, if he can only buy from 3 people in that day, if I'm one of those three, I'm guaranteed one of those three.
Nice.
So build the right relationship. But dude, we're pushing time. We're at 2 hours.
Yeah, and I was just gonna get to that as soon as you were finished here, and express to you. Sorry, I didn't get my camera back on, but anyways, it'll be better next time. I'm so glad that you kicked this off with me. This series, I think it should be fun. Glad you were here. Glad that we had Sobriety and Silver just to jump up on the stage. That was awesome. And I want to say goodbye to everyone before we go. We just kind of run this down. I don't know if I'll hit every single one, but Matt Winge, so great that you were here. Good to see you, brother. Scrap Metal Racing, my man. Stay safe driving out there. Collector, keep those kitties warm. We got Cartier Silver. Just picked up a brand new never circulated roll of 60. Holy shit, dude. Sweet. Good to see you, Cartier, and keep on keeping on with the pouring. Tim Ivans was here. Great to see you as well, my man. I'm going back a ways, trying to make sure I get everyone here. Oh, Liberty Bleeds dropped the link. Yeah, sorry, my bad. Get right back to you guys. Yeah, sorry about that falling out. But I think it was overall, it was a pretty good show. Great success. We had Bellows Forge, we had Stacker Factor, we even have Silver Cigars get pissed off at us. That was cool. No, I don't know. I'm just playing. I'm just giving him shit. Yeah, he whined at me one time about missing his comment. So I gotta give him some shit. Seven Stacks was here. Let's see. Yeah, everyone came in, and Silver Sleuth as well. Artist Resin, she had to go early. That's okay. I'm so glad to have her support. She's an awesome lady. Zoltan was in the house. Yeah, Silver Sleuth, Zoltan. Oh yeah, we had a Mr. Silver Eagle, Mr. and Mrs. West Texas. Yeah, we had Bazzy, the slingshot bro. Heck yeah. So good that I'm so glad that you all made it here. Thank you very much. And Humble, it's been a pleasure, and I look forward to hanging out again, man.
LBS, anytime you want to invite me up on stage, I'm always willing to come up. You're a great guy. You're part of a great community, and everybody who stopped by, everybody, all the supporters, I love all you guys. Thank you all for coming by and hanging out with us. Maybe next time we can get a couple more people to hop in the mosh pit. But LBS, thank you for the honor of helping you kick this off, man. I really do appreciate it.
Dude, it was my pleasure, and I'm looking forward to the next one. So you
All right,
guys are
man.
still out there in the mosh pit, grow some balls and get up here on the next one, y'all. And thanks so much, Humble. Have an excellent day.
You too, brother. I'll talk to you later.
All right, take care. Hang loose, y'all.
All right,
Ciao.
buddy.